like a boss.
What's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0, and today I'm gonna be doing another dark video. Since if you guys notice, I'm making a lot of dark videos. It's because it's Halloween season. All right, and this video is 10 dark ways to give a man a taste of his own medicine. Don't use this. This is fucked up. If you have to resort to this, I'm not gonna judge you, but be nice. Okay, play nice. I don't recommend using this. You're not gonna get them to love you. You're just gonna fuck with someone. So. If you are going to use some of this, use it with good intentions. I don't recommend you using this though, okay? Let's get started. So, have a crush on a guy that looks different from him. That's the first thing you got to do, right? Okay, let's say you're with him, right? And he's your boyfriend or whatever, right? The reason why that's going to do is that's going to make him insecure. Even say that they are your type, right? And have guy friends that look kind of like him. Surround yourself with the guys that look like your type. Right? For example, it's kind of like a white guy that's dating a girl and she says she loves black guys, and then most of her friends are black. I mean, what the fuck you think he's gonna think? Do you think he's gonna feel insecure? That's a way for him to actually start feeling that insecurity, that fear of losing you, which is important. All right, so that's the first thing. That with just that thing of having guy friends that are your type, letting him know that, right? And insinuating that you love those kind of guys, which look the total opposite of how he looks. That's gonna really, really, really fuck with him. He's gonna get very insecure, man. I'm telling you. He may even, if he's white and you love black guys, he may start tanning and shit. That's the first step, right? The second step. Another thing that you could do to give a man a taste of his own medicine is to get in the habit of texting of not responding fast. That's a pet peeve for everyone. But if you're someone who really does that, who's just like that with everyone, particularly with a guy, guys are always gonna protest if you take a long time to text. You know what I'm saying? So if you just really just become someone who if you take a long time to respond to that guy, he's gonna begin asking you to text him back. Right? And then in that moment, you're gonna say, "Look, what the fuck are you doing, man? I don't like this. I don't like this. You're being too needy. If this is how you are, then we can have a problem." Right? Always threaten to break up with him when he brings up that issue and accuse him of being needy. This makes a guy second guess everything that he does around you. And that's where you want to be. You want to be in a place where he is consistently thinking about what to do and what not to do around you. You see what I'm saying? That's where you want to be. All right? The next thing is the 3-step formula. Right? The 3-step formula is a simple thing that I teach, and is this. The first step in this 3-step formula is to create comfort and get to know them and let them get comfortable around you. You see, for example, like opening up, staying relevant, sending him random photos once in a while to make it provocative, to provoke him, like photo of your sexy sides and all that sort of stuff. But the point is that you want to create some comfort. You want him to feel wanted. You want him to feel needed. You want him to feel like that he got you, right? That's the point. You want to feel like I finally got her. Then suddenly change and criticize him about something that's accurate and that hits a nerve. Make sure he feels the fear of loss. Dress sexy and have male friends. That's like a side step. But nevertheless, when you criticize him, make sure you're criticizing him based on something that he's actually needs to work on. But be overly aggressive about it. You see, like overly criticize him, overly be very cruel about this, because the thing is that the evilness is going to be conflicting with the goodness that you display to him. In his mind, because he likes you, his mind is going to attempt to rationalize your behavior. He's going to attempt to find a way to keep the peace, to keep this relationship going. So what's going to happen? Rather than dumping you, he's going to lower his self-esteem to stay with you. That's what usually happens. He's got to deal with your bullshit. So what's gonna happen is that once you notice that he fixed his behavior, once you notice that he capitulated to your demands, that he's doing what you tell him to do, that he's responding to your criticism in the way that you want him to respond, then you reward him through apologizing and saying how wrong you were, and reward him when he feels the lowest. You see, because now you're reinforcing this emotional state. When he feels like this, you get the tension. And then you're kind of putting him in a vortex of neediness, and it's not cool. All right? You want to say something? Okay, you don't want to say something. You want to sniff. That's one thing you could do. The next tactic is making a bold move. This is to develop your reputation. This is so he can know who you are. Make a bold move. Be known as someone who is willing to break up with him instantly at the drop of the hat. Be known as someone who could wake up one moment and say, you know what, I'm not interested in you. He has to feel that. You see, for example, the way you can do this is tell a story of doing it to somebody else. Tell a story of doing it to somebody else, and then tell them this can happen to you too. It's not that I hate you, but I just feel like that sometimes. You see? The point, be detached. This will enable you to actually wait till he comes back begging, right? So when you're known as someone who breaks up with somebody instantly, and the thing is, you got to do it. You see, you really have to do it at least once. In his mind, he's gonna be like, fuck, she can do it again. You see? And the more you threaten to break up with him, the better. Yo, this is fucked up. How many times have I said that? All right, so it's pretty much, it's known to be, it's kind of like having let's say you're a slave and having a master who could suddenly just whip you out all of a sudden. You're gonna be in fear consistently, and the fear of loss, that is what you want in him, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, you know. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.